Welcome to Putty and Paint. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a product review of this 20-volt backpack sprayer and its pros, its cons, and whether or not it's worth it in the end to buy it. For me personally, after using it one time with a half-acre front yard, killing out weeds, filling it 2 times, and not having to manually pump was totally worth it. But there were some flaws. There are some issues. Not so much flaws, but something you need to pay attention to when you're using it. But I just want to go over the whole thing for you, how it works, whether it's easy or hard, or you know, all those little things that you're sitting there wondering to yourself before you go and buy it. Also, we're going to leave a link down in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. They have them on Amazon and it'll just ship right to your house in a couple days. It's great. So anyway, let's get to it. So right out of the gate, the design itself is pretty slick. It's clean, got good clean lines, looks good. It's built very well, very sturdy plastic. The handle itself and the control is very well built. They did include this clip that goes onto the sprayer nozzle itself that holds your nozzle tips. I have found so far that I only needed the one, and that's the yellow. It puts out a fan and it sprays evenly and it works for me. Now, if you have bigger projects where you have some 4-foot tall weeds, yeah, some of these larger nozzles will help you out. One of these here, in particular this one here, it just sprays like a lot. Like you need a hazmat suit, it sprays so much. The bottom nozzle is on an adjustable swivel, which is fantastic. It just moves so freely and easily. It has this door that I've already unsnapped. It snaps right on in there, and your battery goes in the bottom and just slides right on in. Now, on the other side is where all your controls are at. So this just snaps shut. Now, on the other side, it has your controls. Now, depending on the nozzle, if you're using Big Flow Betty here, yeah, you're going to crank that up. But for me, using the fan tip, the yellow tip, man, 3, 4, it's like perfect. And then you have your battery level, and your switch as well. And it turns right on. Very quiet pump. DC pressure controlled, so it turns on then turns off as you use it. The harness that you strap it on, your straps, they're actually pretty comfortable. They felt hard at first. I was like, okay, this is kind of tough. My other one was a lot softer in its feeling, but it wasn't uncomfortable. Okay, then it has the lower back one that swings around you, and you can snap it in front of your waist as well as across your chest. Okay, so now one thing I will say is when you're snugging this down, you need to snug that sucker down, because as you're walking, it sloshes around, and the last thing you want is Roundup that is systemic getting onto your skin. You don't want that. This thing had leaked down and got onto here and got my back wet, but that was because I did not have this snugged all the way down. It was like a quarter turn off, and so it leaked all over my back. So make sure that is tightened down. That's the all in all on it. It has its gauge in liters on the side, and then on the other side it has it in gallons. So Roundup uses 6 ounces per gallon of water, so 4 gallons capacity of this tank, and I run a little heavy because of the types of weeds I have in my area. So I just gingerly I should say, pour in a heavy amount. Although I'm not gonna lie, this bottle of Roundup has been sitting for quite some time, and it does have a funky color to it, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get a little bit more ginger. I used to measure and spray and then be wondering what the hell is taking so long with this thing. It's not killing anything. Then fill the bad boy up with water. So keep an eye on the side. You can see through to your levels, and I will always, considering my size, fill this sucker fully to 4 gallons. And 4 gallons. All right, and then just snub the lid back on. Now this is where it's important that you make the damn thing tight. That ain't going anywhere. So before you put it on, you want to check your tips. You want to make sure the tip that you have is the tip that you want. It does have a description in the instruction manual as to which tip does what. And for me, I use, like I said, the fan on the side. So on the side, depending on what tip you use, you would adjust your flow accordingly. Okay, it's a click. It's kind of cuts out the guesswork as to what number you're on. See, me, it's 4. Again, the battery level check on the side, and then you will flip the switch and it pressurizes. It's already done. So let's get this thing on so you can watch and make fun of me and how ridiculous I look trying to put it on. Oh yeah, baby. God damn it, I love that part. Oh, sweet Jesus, here comes the funner part. Yes! That actually wasn't that bad. So you have options for straps. You have the chest straps. You can click them together. And then you have the bottom straps that you can clip together. I don't use any of them, simply because I've been doing this for a long time and I really don't like them. But let's check out how it sprays. It's powered on and it makes its own pressure, and then as you squeeze the trigger, the pump is running on my back. I know it's hard, you probably can't even hear it over the guy mowing the lawn over there, but it's that simple. Now, you just get it close to the ground and squeeze the trigger. Now that might be actually a little on the high side. I might have accidentally clicked it over, but I mean it's spraying heavy, you know, and just get around with it. Oh, there you go. It's because the pressure was high. So when you're doing continuous, it's where I want it, where it's not too crazy. All those little weedsies poking through my stuff. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So now this is systemic. So when you're spraying around a bush or anything like that, you have to be careful because that overspray will kill your bush. Well, the bushes tend to let the leaves loose when they're dying, which is much better than the whole damn bush dying because it goes back into it. But I have had it kill full bushes before. So, like this one here, I have a pine tree growing up with a weed in the side, so I'll spray that and it'll trick back and kill that weed. Now, I usually keep all this dirt, so I'm like constantly, bro, not gonna lie, this pressure does seem awfully low. I might have to turn this up. I had it on 4 last time, so I don't know what the hell's the deal. This might be one of those, damn it, you have a 50-50 shot of picking which side is the right side, and I always choose the wrong side. Let's see what we got. No shit. Okay, so I don't know what the hell I was doing last time, but that I got it cranked all the way to 9 this time. So that's interesting. I don't know why that ended up like that. I was off that much. So I usually do like a sweeping pattern. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I had it way too low last time. Holy mackerel. That's got a nice wide fan on it. And when you got to do big dirt areas, I mean, that's freaking awesome. Look at that. Holy shit. Although the downside to that is you will go through Roundup hella fast. And the good news is the wind is blowing away from me, not blowing towards me. You don't want to really put yourself in a path of getting sprayed on, or do yourself a solid and wear a freaking mask. And see, I would be sitting here cranking away by hand, and that shit sucked, dude. And this thing just goes. I can't tell you how many times I would stop spraying, just take the backpack off and take like a 10-minute break, just because I didn't want to keep doing it. Oh yeah. But dude, this is just making such quick work. I mean, this would take me all damn day long. But here we go, just vamping it out like it ain't nothing. Hey Joe, am I gonna come over there and start spraying your stuff too? Boy, I picked up this backpack sprayer, man. It's fantastic. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. Smash that like button. Leave a comment, man. If you guys want any kind of information for these projects that we do all the time, we're always doing something. If you would like to see a project and if it's in our wheelhouse of what we're currently planning or thinking about doing, man, leave a comment. I think right now we're working on a shower right now that had a leak that required removing some 2x4s and the studs and the walls and sheetrock and the whole 9 yards. It was a pretty bad situation. So right now we got that going on, and yeah, just little odds and ends crap, man. We're always doing something around here. So anyway, catch you guys later.